Well, go on traders, yeah, the traders here again, man. Alright guys, so I was kind of holding off after that shareholders meeting yesterday, just holding off to see if there will be some amount of PR that came out this morning, because usually you would see PR come out like around 7-8 a.m. Didn't see any, so I was holding off to see, what's next. But as you know, the votes were casted yesterday. I'm sure the big one on it was item number 3, in terms of the recommendation for a reverse stock splits. There was some confusion in terms of what was the decision that was made. The audio chipped out at that time, so some persons weren't quite sure what was said. But from my end, I heard that it was approved. And then, on Twitter, and I think other YouTubers came on and said, yes, the reverse stock split is approved. We don't know how much it is as yet, but it is approved. So what's going on here with Muln now, guys? What's going on? So as I can see, this was yesterday. So as I can see, before the actual voting took place at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got a little bit of run up. And it peaked at 17 cents. That's right before the meeting started, and this was 13:10, which is 1:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So as they started going through the different items on the agenda, I think 9 items. No, actually 10 items, but one they didn't have a quorum. The most important one, as I mentioned, was the item number 3. So as they started going through that and hearing the, if the resolutions were approved or not, and we are hearing, not what we want to hear, because I voted no on everything or against on everything. But as you heard that all the resolutions were basically passed, including the reverse stock split. As I said, there was one that there was no quorum in terms of the conversion of the incorporated. This is what moving the company from Delaware to Maryland. So that they said they didn't have a quorum to actually have a vote. But as you can see, guys, as investors, we are all disappointed in terms of what happened. But what happened yesterday, maybe played out in some person's favor, because when I was taking a look, what I saw happen on the options chart was kind of crazy. So I took a snapshot of that for yesterday. So quite a number of calls were bought. Almost 70,000 calls were bought. And in particular, there's one large purchase at this was around 13:10, so this was like right at the meeting time, 20 minutes before the meeting time. 739 calls were bought. So I'm guessing they anticipated what was going to be coming out of this whole meeting, anticipated the run-up, and it crashed after. So, I guess some persons made money and some persons may have lost money. If you had bought calls at the bottom here and it ran up and you sold at the top, you would have made money. If you bought in puts at the top and sold, then you would have made some money when it came down. But overall, guys, I'm a little bit disappointed with what's going on with Muln here. In terms of, we as shareholders seem not to have much power. I'm sure a lot of shareholders voted against a number of these resolutions. But it seems, our vote was not enough to, make a difference with the company. But we can, try to look forward. I'm hoping that we can forward to news of production, because we heard back in last month that there will be a tour of the plant. I don't remember which plant it was, but I think it was the August 24th. that it will be open for tour of the plant for person to come, do their videos, that type of thing. I've not heard anything further on that. Was it all PR just to get the stock up? I am not sure. I don't know. But let's take a look and see what's going on with on Yahoo Finance here. So as you can see, we had a run up of around 40+% yesterday, and we are back down again overall at 11%. Market cap was holding at around 80 million before the meeting. Days before the meeting, it went up all the way to 100 million, and now it's back down to 77 million. So, you know, lots of disappointment there. People bought in, hoping for, you know, a turnaround with Muln, and I guess that basically they just got tired of it and just sold back out. So we're down back to 77 million. So there was a couple YouTubers that was speaking about, you know, what's going on. So this was a little, I'm not going to play the video, but this was from Chacha, showing a picture of someone, you know, apparently doing some work in the plant, but it was just a picture. It was not video. So what we really want to see is video of workers, you know, streaming in and out or working on production. So this person was saying August is a busy month at our Tunica MS assembly plant, or Muln 3 class 3 EV cab, front wheel drive production in action. So yeah, it's all good, but show us some videos, guys. We want to see, you know, production happening, you know, assembly happening, workers, you know, not milling around, but at their stations getting things done. A picture isn't good enough because this picture could be taken anywhere. Also, this little video came out. This was Dish 1180. I don't know. This person posted this, saying that these were some vans at the UNCC, I guess the University of North Carolina. So they were kind of walking around, taking a look, I guess, at the vans that are there. So as you can see, these are the two-seater ones. But if I take a look at the comments, well, there wasn't much comments. These guys were happy to see it. Says, let's go Muln. Saying thanks for the video, going to the moon. This person is saying we lost our money because of you, a company that stole people's money. And this person is also saying no turn signals. So, you know, a lot of mixed reaction there, but I guess everybody's just hoping that at the end of the day, you know, something good will come out of Muln, because, you know, honestly, I guess we would love to support a US company that actually pulls all of this together and show that, yes, we can, you know, be productive in the US and not, you know, rely on getting, you know, vehicles from China and being basically a reseller. We want to see production happening, getting workers involved, paying workers, and keeping the production in America. Alright guys, so let's take a look and see what's going on so far here. So in terms of the stock, it's down 12 cents. We're at like the bottom, back at the bottom again. Let me just zoom out a bit. So as you can see, we have been flatlined here for the past couple of days. We got the pop-up yesterday, but we're right back where we started. In terms of the options, option calls that came in so far is 15,000, and in terms of the open interests, 22,000 for this is today, the 22nd. For next week, 27,000, and for the following week, 32,000. So the open interest on calls doesn't look too bad, but I guess it's just a disappointment, you know, at the end of the day, if the stock will do well. Alright guys, so as I said, you know, try to give you some updates as it come along. It comes along. But the PR, I was hoping we'll see something between now and yesterday. But I guess before the due date for the delisting from the Nasdaq, which is September 6th, I guess that is when we either will see PR. I'm hoping we'll see PR. That production is happening. Or worst case, guys, we're gonna see the reverse split happening, and we don't know how much it will be in terms of what ratio. But let's see what happens between now and then. Alright guys, this is kind of what I have for you. So as usual, if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care, guys.